Hey, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rechakadash. The honors to our apostles and elders, a great millstone ever will. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, all our pushing truth and sincerity. We love what you do, throughout what y'all do. We love you. And we appreciate you, the spirit of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, shalom to y'all. Should brother Dawud from the great millstone camp in Atlanta. Lord willing to give you an edifying lesson through the spirit of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai. If you're watching us now, you're a so-called black, Native American, Latino man or woman. You're a Hebrew Israelite according to the Holy Bible. You won't find black, Native American, or Latino in the Bible. If you're watching this now, but you don't look like a so-called black, Native American, or Latino, but you feel like this is the truth and it resonates with your spirit, it's a possibility that you could be a Hebrew Israelite as well. It does not matter what you look like, nor the color of your skin. It only matters that your bloodline goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Jacob had his name later changed to Israel. Israel in the Hebrew is Yasharallah, meaning he is the prince of the power. Who the world ignorantly calls God, his name is Yahweh, meaning he is, or he exists, or he to be. Who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, his name is Yahweh Shai, meaning he is the Savior. Obadiah 1:1. The vision of Obadiah. Thus said the Lord, Yahweh, concerning Edom. Edom is Esau. He had his name later changed to Esau. All right, Edom means Adawam, meaning meaning red. Slakia, meaning red. All right, when you look at so-called white man, do they look white to you? No, they do not. They look red because their blood shows forth through their skin. They're translucent. And you hear people in the world say this, oh, they're translucent. You know, they get that from us. You know, you hear regular people say that in the world. All right, they're not white. First of all, white means pure, so they attach that name to them. You know, because they like to have a play on words. They attach pure, meaning white, meaning pure to them. And they attached black, meaning void, evil, and, depressed. They attach that negative tone to us. All right. So it says, we have heard a rumor from the Lord, in all capital letters, the Heavenly Father. It says, an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye and let us rise up against her in battle. And heathen is just a non-Israelite. That's it. So Edomite is a non-Israelite. All right. And Edom had his name changed from Esau. Right. Which means wasted away is he. You know. Because when he was born, he didn't look right. All right. His brother Jacob, which is his twin brother, paternal twin brother, was born with pigmentation. All right. And Esau was born without pigmentation, so they call him Joshua. Esau, wasted away is he. All right, then they had his name later changed to Esau, Edom, because his blood showed forth through his skin, so he was known as red. And they like to call Native American Indians red, but Esau is red. All right. It says, behold, I have made thee small among the heathen, thou art greatly despised, which they are. It says, the pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock. So that's talking about cavemen. That's how they dwell. It says, whose habitation is high. That said in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Yeah, because he's extremely proudful. He's extremely proud, right? And he has, he got his so-called satellites in the sky, which, he might not have those, but he does have his ability to track you from the sky. They got these large skyscrapers and whatnot. Because they started off, building these types of foundation of what you see prominent in the world today. All right. That's why it says the pride of the heart deceived thou dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, because they're very extremely proud. Their pride is already have reached to the heavens. They got their cameras and they can see you. They think they're the most high, man. It says, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle. So who is that talking about? It's a clear indicator of who we know to be America, Rome, which we know Rome is spiritually Egypt. America is spiritually Rome. We know that. They conquered the so-called Mexicans, and what's the What's their national symbol on their flag? Well, it's an eagle because they conquered Mexico. So there you go. These are clear indicators. It says, and it says, let me see. It says, though thou set thy nest among the stars, right? Like we talked about the cameras and their so-called satellites and whatnot. Their surveillance. It says, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord. And they're going down right now. If these came to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Would they have not have stolen till they had enough? If the grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some grapes? Well, Esau has taken everything, right? He leaves nothing for himself. That's why you go to the store and you get a bag of chips, and the bag of chips is $7, right? Or goddamn, you know what I'm saying, for a bag of chips and or two drinks. I just bought 2 drinks the other day. It's almost $8 for two drinks, orange juice and a small like pear juice. That shit cost me damn near $8 because he wants to take until he can't take anymore, you know, and he's robbed and stole as well. Now he does it the legal way, but before, he robbed and stole and took every scrap and didn't leave any crumbs even for the dogs, because back then when the grape gatherers would come, they would leave fruit on the vines and on the trees for not for the for the homeless, because back then it wasn't really homeless like that, because you could just build a shelter anywhere, but they would leave fruits and stuff for the homeless, or just for passerbys, just for people passing by. You might have people coming in, they might be famished, they might have just came on been from a long journey, so they're famished, so they grab fruits and vegetables, and because the grape gatherers would leave that stuff for them, but not Esau. Nope. Yeah, let you go and try to pick some fruit, without paying for it or not. It says, how are the things of Esau searched out? How are the hidden things sought up? And it's been done like that because of Yahweh Shai giving the comfort to the prophets, and we're able to study and research and get the truth for ourselves and go out, and spread the word. So now you have people making TikToks on this man. Now you got people making conspiracy theory channels on this man because they watched us. How are the hidden things that Esau searched out? How are the hidden things sought up? All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him. And this man has all his so-called allies coming against him to become enemies, right? They're all joining BRICS, right? They're all joining BRICS right now and looking at the devil in his face. Well, they're devils too, but looking America in his face, man. And it's right in his grill, daring him to do something, man. Starting their own Confederate, man. It says, the men that were at peace with thee. So you got America's allies looking at America different and funny and sideways, right? Well, because of what America did to itself. America's not to be trusted, right? That's why. People have actually, because the scripture said, what we read earlier, it said, how are the hidden things searched out, right? Or sought up. So it's been revealed what America has been doing to the world, and now the world is coming against America, man. Those that used to, do all the business here, they're starting to do business with other countries and not rocking with America no more. That's great. It says, the men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee, and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is no understanding in him, and there won't be no understanding in them. They're going to hurt America. They're going to come against America and actually hurt it. Shall it not in that day, said the Lord, even destroy the wise men out of Edom and under the understanding out of the mount of Esau? Yep. So, everybody always looked at America as this great power structure. They look at America as like Big Brother. That's what they call him. They call him Big Brother, but no more. No more. Now that they see America for what it is, they're going to just, kick your wives down. And right now is the best time to strike. It says, shall not in a day, said the Lord, even destroy the wise men out of Edom, understanding out of Esau. There won't be there won't be nowhere to go to for, for wisdom. They had the good scientists and stuff that they had got from the Germans and whatnot, but they'll still Edomites though. But nobody's gonna go to them anymore, right? It's not just talking about America; it's talking about Edom. Period. Remember, it said we heard in a rumor, an ambassador has been sent amongst the heathen. Right? That's America. That's Edom. This is Edom. You know what I'm saying? It's talking about Amalek and America, but you know, it's a whole nation of Edom. Is the Russians are Edomites, the Germans are Edomites. The Americans, the so-called white Americans are Edomites. All right. Anybody who looks like a so-called white man is a possible Edomite. Let's talk about all of them. It says, and thy mighty men, because it says the understanding and to destroy the wise out of Edom and the understanding out of Mount Esau. It says, and thy mighty men, O Teman, shall be dismayed to the end that everyone on the Mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter. Yeah, the wise men of Teman. Talk about them German scientists. Yeah, so all of Esau, man. I said, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. And remember, we said in the beginning that so-called blacks, Native Americans, Latinos make up the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. We said Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Remember, we said Jacob had his name later changed to Israel. Israel in the Hebrew is Yasharal, meaning he is the prince of the power. Remember, we said that. So if against thy violence against thy brother, right, the so-called blacks, Native Americans, Latino men and women, it says shame shall cover thee. Because remember, we talked about how Jacob and Esau were twins, remember? And then also Cain and Abel. This is Cain and Abel in the spirit, right? Remember, Cain slew Abel, remember? Thoughts of they're the spirits coming back. It says, and thou shalt be cut off forever. And the day that thou stoodest on the other side, and the day that the strangers carried away captive his forces and foreigners enter into his gates and cast lots upon Jerusalem, even thou wast as one of them. Yeah, because you see what the whole world did to us. That's why we're going to get our payback. You see what the whole world did to us, right? All those other nations are against us, but we're against all them other nations, so we got the Most High, so it don't even matter. Right, but they all took a hand in putting us in slavery. They all had a hand in putting us down as a people. That's why these people hate us so much. Look at them, man. It says, but now they've been weak. Now these people are weak, brought down weak. Now look at Esau and these other nations, man. They're extremely humbled right now, man. Right, and really keep it a buck with you. Even in our worst situation, worst of situations that we're in now. Even in our worst stature, we still better than them. We still outshine them. We still better than them. Why? Because we got the name, Most High's name on us. It says, but thou shouldst not have looked on the day of thy brother in the day that he became a stranger. Neither shouldst thou have rejoiced over the children of Judah in the day of their destruction. Neither shouldst thou spoken proudly in the day of distress. Yeah, they speak proudly. Black people make up 13% of the population, but commit over 50% of the crimes. And then you put us all in jails because we grew up in an impoverished place to where we have no leadership and we have no resources. So what do people like that do? They go out and they try to steal those resources, all right? And they become a very violent people. You'll know that if you were in the ghettos. You know what I'm saying? You have a lot of your people in the ghettos. You got those biker gangs. They're evil, right? They're extremely destructive, But you put the finger at us. Talk about Bloods and Crips. What about the Hell's Angels? Nobody ever talks about them. They just go willy-nilly doing whatever the hell they want. You know? Nobody ever talks about them because why? Because they look like so-called white people, so they get a pass. You only look at it negatively when you look at so-called black people, man. It says, "Thou shalt not have entered into the gate of my people in the day of their calamity. Yea, thou shalt not have looked on their affliction in the day of their calamity, nor have laid hands on their substance in the day of their calamity." And they took all of our riches and our jewelry and all of our lands. But the Most High said that Esau would get the fatness of the earth, though. So it's prophesied, right? Right, and it says the earth is given into the hands of the wicked, and his blessing would be the fatness of the earth and the sword. Neither should thou have stood in the crossway to cut off those of his that did escape. Neither should thou have delivered up those of his that did remain in the day of distress. For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen. Yes, it's beautiful. It says, as thou hast done, it shall be done to thee. Thy reward shall return unto thy own head. This is talk about revenge. It says, "For as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain," which is the mountain is a form of government. This is the nation of Israel is talking about. "So shall all the heathen drink continually. Yea, they shall drink, and they shall swallow down, and it shall be as though they have not been. But upon Mount Zion," which is so-called black Native Americans, Latinos, your Israel, that's Mount Zion, "shall be deliverance, and there shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions." Yes, because we know that all the nations are going to fall under subjection to us, right? And we're going to be rulers over them. We're going to rule them with a rod of iron, that it speaks about in Revelation chapter 2, verse 25 on down. It says, "And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle them and devour them. And there shall not enemy remain of the house of Esau, for the Lord hath spoken it." So we're going to gather them up. We're going to burn them on the crisps, after they serve 1,000 years of slavery. It says, "And they of the south shall possess the mount of Esau, and they of the plain the Philistines, and they shall possess the fields of Ephraim, and the fields of Samaria, and Benjamin shall possess Gilead. And the captivity of this host of the children of Israel shall possess that of the Canaanites, even unto Zarephath. And the captivity of Jerusalem, which is in Sepharad, shall possess the city of the south. And the saviors shall come up on Mount Zion to judge the mount of Esau, and the kingdom shall be the Lord's." There you go. And the kingdom shall be the Lord's. What does that mean? So, yeah, man, that means He don't give it to us, but under Yahweh Shem Yahushai, we shall rule, and King David, we shall rule. But we're gonna rule over other nations, man. But the world's gonna be at peace. It's not gonna be the way it looks now. We're not gonna be going into other countries just bombing the hell out of these people and stuff for no reason, and we doing that stuff because we're gonna rule in righteousness. But that's all I got. With that, I want to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh Shem Yahushai, Bashem Kakadash. Double honor to the apostles, elders, the great millstone ever well. Peace and blessings, hope for light out here, pushing the truth and sincerity throughout of which I do. We love you, appreciate you through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And